Hi guys, this is Purti from Leverage Edu. Welcome back to yet another video, and today I'll talk about the TOEFL exam. So TOEFL is one of the two main exams which are available to us if we want to go abroad for further education. The other one being IELTS. So IELTS is the International English Language Testing System, and TOEFL is Test of English as a Foreign Language. So these are two exams in order to check our ability in using English so that the universities know that we will be able to manage when we go abroad. There are certain differences between the two exams, IELTS and TOEFL. Check out which one is more suitable for you. I'm also leaving the links in the description so that you can watch it later as well. So before we start with the main topic, let me just remind you that no matter what type of test you choose, Leverage Edu is with you throughout the way. So you can get help for both IELTS as well as TOEFL. You just need to enroll yourself in one of the live online classes, any of the batches which you choose at your convenience, and get the best practice possible. So let's get on with the main topic now, and this is the video about TOEFL. So in this video, I'll be talking about all the possible questions that you might have regarding TOEFL 2021. I am going to take you through a series of questions all about TOEFL so that you know everything that there is before you start your prep. Because really, that's the first step to get a great score. To know what exactly you will be checked on and all that there is to it. So without any further delay, let's start with it. So the first question obviously is, what exactly is the TOEFL test? So TOEFL, which stands for Test of English as a Foreign Language, is an international English language exam. It measures your capacity to utilize and comprehend English through various types of questions and modules. This score, which you will get after you pass the exam, is valid throughout the world in various countries and universities across UK, Canada, US, Australia, New Zealand, and really all over Europe and Asia too. So how are the scores allotted to you? A very important question indeed. So the entire TOEFL test is divided into 4 sections or 4 modules, which are reading, writing, listening and speaking, and they give you a score of anything between 0 to 30 for each of these modules. So in total you will get a score out of 120. Now every university has a different criteria as to what they want from you. But in general, anything above 80 is what universities ask for. However, I would recommend that if you want to really soar above the others and get a leverage over them, you really should try to score something between a 90 or a 95 or even more. The higher the better it is. So you can register yourself for the test through the official website. There are specific dates on which the test is held, however, it's not limited. Throughout the year, you can take it more than 45 times, and the centers are available throughout 59 cities in India, and you can check the availability for the test, and as and when you feel prepared for it, you can book the exam and take it on that specific day. Yes, you will be able to retake the test as many times as you like if you don't get your desired result, and then you can use the other score the next time you take it. However, let's not let it reach that point. In order to get the best practice available and get your desired result in just one go, make sure that you register yourself for an online batch on the Leverage Live platform. You can refer to the website or call us on this number to book yourself a slot. So the ideal time to register in advance would be 40 to 45 days, because then you have a clear-cut goal in front of you and you will be able to manage all the 4 modules within the stipulated time. You will be able to to reschedule, but it should be done at least 4 days before your actual test date. So suppose that your exam is on Saturday, so you should be able to drop before Tuesday, otherwise they won't accept it. And you can do this by logging into your ETS official account. So when you register yourself, you will get an account for yourself, and you can use that in order to do all of this. So what's the best way to practice and prepare for the exam? Well, first is to have a clear understanding of what the exam pattern and structure is going to be, so that you know exactly what you're going to face in the real exam. And second is to rehearse your English speaking, listening, reading and writing skills, and practice as much as you can so that you feel confident and prepared on the test day. And what best way to do that? Well, you know that you join one of the batches with Leverage Live. So the entire TOEFL IBT session is going to go for 3.5 hours. 3 hours is how much your test is going to last for, all the 4 modules, and 30 minutes is your check-in time. So in total, it's 3.5 hours. You can only carry your identification documents inside the test center. No other personal items like watches or mobile phones or any kind of other gadgets or books, nothing is allowed. In case you need a pen and paper, which you generally do for making notes and all of that during the test, so they provide you with it. You cannot carry anything by yourself. Your test score will be valid for 2 years, so you can use them whenever you want, but within this time period. The test fee depends on the location where you will be taking the test, but in India it will cost you around 12,750 rupees. So the answer is no, you need not know American English in order to take TOEFL. Remember that even though the exam is from an American institution, it is a global one. So it's not necessary to know American English for this. You can also go with any of the other kinds. There's no as such a dedicated grammar or a dedicated vocabulary section in the exam, but of course you need to have a certain level of, or at least an intermediate understanding of both vocabulary and grammar in order to get a good enough score, because you will have to use vocabulary, especially in reading and listening section where you have to deal with questions like that. And while producing language for writing and speaking, you of course need to have a basic understanding of all the grammatical structures. So you get a final score after you take the exam, and each section is also scored individually. So all those scores are added and that works as your final exam. But this is a guide to help you understand what it means to get a certain score in TOEFL. So no, unfortunately you cannot work at your own pace. The exam is timed from the beginning till the end. After 2 sections before starting speaking, there is a break in between, a 10 minutes break. However, the timer automatically starts after the break is over. So you cannot work at your own pace. So guys, these were all the questions which give you a fundamental knowledge about the TOEFL exam and the sections. However, there's a video upcoming on each section of the test structure and the kinds of questions that you will get and how to deal with them. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss that out. And you also have to share and like this video, and I'm sure you will do that. Alright, thank you for today. I'll see you next time. you.